Welcome back. Emily's still here.
Oh, am I supposed to say something?
You could say hi. Or something. Come up with your own catchphrase.
Your mom.
Okay.
Just kidding.
We read an awful lot of interesting stuff in Farley's journal here. Time to look a little bit more around this area.
Is that a fortune machine
Yeah,
thing?
it looks like it. Like the ones in Nancy Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Emily got me playing the Nancy Drew games.
Mm-hmm. I did.
It's a backer reward item.
And he gets like all of the puzzles with no help all the time.
That's not even
Because
true.
they're so easy.
That's not even true.
Compared to this, super easy.
They're very different types of puzzles.
Yeah.
Typically just more like, here's the combination you have to solve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a painting of Ri.
Are those things in
Yeah.
Kaptar?
Mm-hmm.
So wait a second, is it in water?
No.
No, it's on land.
This is the Ark of the Covenant. From Indiana Jones. Looks like it. Better not open it. We might melt our faces off.
Aw.
Some people here in the little forested area, I think. Some of...
They look really sad.
Mhm.
Like, why are we here?
They were all abducted here, I guess. Oh, these are all the different colors of,
Quote-unquote eggs.
yeah. Ri larval notes.
Wait.
Oh, so maybe they are
They
eggs.
are!
Okay. Why are they here then? Maybe these are unfertilized or something? I don't know. By CF, so Farley again. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single Ri larvae to change colors after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from Kaptar, induced by polyarchs. Oh, so the pulsing we saw them do there only happens if they're there. If you move them here, nothing happens. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Organics. Plant fiber is yellow, bone is light yellow, Ri encrustment is green, metals, gold is pink, copper red-orange, titanium orange, silver red, aluminum red or orange. So I guess they're seeing like what they react to when you put them on there and what color they turn. You put them on certain tech, apparently has different results. Mofang tech turns magenta and Villain extrusions near white. On stone, granite from Kaptar they are teal blue. Sandstone from Hanrath they are light blue. Sourstone from Mofang they are deep purple. Shale from Morray very light blue. Polyarch pods are always purple. Okay. To do, I'm curious about the effects of combining various base surface. Still a bit odd experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. Yep, they're using them as a light source. They're using them as a light source. And experimenting with the different colors. This, you might think this is part of a puzzle, but I don't think it actually is, so you don't need to remember that. I guess this one hatched.
Now, are these the pods for those big fish things or those bee
The
fronts?
bee things.
Oh, okay, maybe that's how they got here.
Yeah. That or they swapped in, just like the rest of us. Okay, it looks like that's about it. A ton more of those things. So they're light blue because here they're on the sandstone surface. Okay. I get it. You can go the other way here too. Let's see where this actually is.
Well, I guess if there's a puzzle and you have to figure out what the element is, you can look
Maybe.
at the egg.
Oh, this is a closed door. No, it's not. Oh!
Oh, it's the house.
It's Farley's house. This was the back area of Farley's house. We went down this tunnel before, and then we were blocked. Because...
Oh, but we swapped here. So.
Yeah, because a part of Kaptar was swapped in here.
Oh, I see. So if you swap back and then went around, you would be blocked again.
Yeah. So let's head back to Kaptar. Not much we can do in Hanrath right now, except go to Morray, which of course is what Emily wants me to do. But I'm doing the thing in order, damn it.
Morray, so nothing. Can't say it, can I?
Well, it's pretty.
Yes, it is pretty. We do know that it is pretty. Okay.
Well, this is a dead end. And since that is the actual rock from here, it is not a dead end that we can get rid of by swapping. So where else can we go?
Oh, what's that?
Those are birds in the jungle outside. Wait a second. Now that we know that apparently Soria is outside of Hanrath, and presumably Earth is outside of the little Soria dome, is this Morray on the outside here?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So we saw in the journal that Farley was saying that Soria and Earth were swapped.
Okay.
So the landscape outside of Hanrath is Soria, the Mofang world. So if Kaptar and Morray were also swapped, that means that on the outside here, we're seeing the jungles of Morray, and presumably, once we get back to Morray and look outside, we'll see the cliffs of Kaptar.
Yeah.
And actually, you will be able to see these flying birds in Morray as well, inside the dome, which kind of confirms that that is the case. So even the original abduction of the towns and this big sphere of Kaptar and Morray was all done as swapping. Seems to be the theme here. Alright, where else can I go? Oh, I can go... Wait, was I going up or going down? I think I was going up.
We're going up.
Yeah. This place is pretty easy to navigate, considering there's no real open areas like Hanrath. Just follow the path most of the time. Aha! We found something. Presumably. Something important enough to have a musical cue. This is another transport chain thing, I guess. Not the one we've been to before. Wonder where this one goes. Looks like I actually need to use the other staircase.
There was one right there.
Or there was one right there. Okay, never mind. Can we go through the wall here? No, we can't even get to the wall here. The tranquility of the jungle is somewhat ruined by the noise of this thing.
Yeah, you know, the closest place that we've been so far that looks like Morray is Hawaii.
Kind of rocky, but also jungle type terrain.
Beautiful, lush. Yeah, that's Hawaii.
Except without the expensive hotels.
Yeah, and food.
Okay, well, let's see where this goes. I have a feeling I know where it goes. We've only seen one other place like this that we haven't used yet, so... And there are only 2 on the map, so...
This is better transportation than Washington has.
Yep. It's only very short distance, though. And indeed, this takes us back to the big machine where we turn power on. Except now we're up here, where we previously couldn't go. Because that staircase was preventing us from going up here. Let's see where this can take us. There sure are a lot of the Eri around this cave. Are they protecting their eggs or something?
What are the fish thing called?
I don't know. We don't see a name for them.
Oh.
And we can lower the staircase, creating a little shortcut for us. It also raises the box of infinite complexity. We still don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Well, nobody knows yet. Oh yeah, this is really annoying. Like, the clicking is sort of offset unless you're right in front of it.
You can't use your keyboard?
No, you cannot.
Oh, because there's like weird...
Yeah, there's
characters.
like, yeah, and tons of buttons and switches. We have no idea. Maybe this is an alternative way of raising the stairs? Don't know. Guess we'll find out. I think there's a battery taped to the side of it. Guess we'll find out eventually. Let's see. We can go here now. It seems to be another elevator. Let's see where that takes us. Down, it seems. Got a nice view of this thing. Definitely some impressive engineering here. That's intimidating looking. This might be scary in VR.
Yeah.
Alright. And another swap thingamajig.
Don't they have names?
They're called seed swap machines.
They're called what?
Swap machines, basically.
Oh.
Ambassador seed swap machines, according to the note we
Seed?
saw. They're seeds from the tree. It was explained in Farley's house. That was a while back, though. Of course, it's locked. What's behind there?
Oh, you mean it's locked.
More Nancy Drew. Wow, there are a lot of Eri flying around back there. Hello? Can you guys maybe open the door? No? I guess I need to sit here for 6 months and develop a telepathic connection like Farley seems to have done. I guess we can go up there. Except there's no staircase. Can't just jump and hold myself up or anything.
We have to raise it or something?
Or something. There's actually also a passage down here. But there's a swap machine here, so I'm sure that'll factor in. And actually, I have a feeling I know where this is going to come out if you look at what is supposed to go here.
Oh, I know.
We're going to Hanrath because the color's orange.
And then let me guess. Then we're going to have to come back a different way.
Actually, we don't.
No?
You can, but you don't have to. And there's one thing you can't do if you come back a different way. I'm being very vague, deliberately. And that's what I suspected. This was the rotating sphere.
Yep.
So that thing had the 3 staircases, the one going down and the 2 on the side. So that's obviously what was supposed to go there. And indeed, you can walk all the way around and use those staircases, assuming you put them in the right orientation. Which, if you're like me, you will probably have messed with what way they were turned before, and you have no idea what way they were supposed to be turned anyway. So doing that is really difficult, because you basically have to swap back, go all the way around to here, figure out that this is where the entrance is supposed to be, put it there, go all the way back around, swap out, go all the way back around again, and then they will be in the right position, which is a pain to do. Fortunately, you don't need to. All you really need to do to get everywhere you need to go is move this thing around. I did actually do this the first time I played. I did put the thing back in place and see if I could use it. It makes it a little bit easier to get around after you've unlocked the doors, but there's no real reason to do it. And although you might think it's cool to see, it is so much effort to do, I'm not going to in a Let's Play. Anyway, now you may think you have to try a whole bunch of different positions before you get the right thing, but it's actually easier than it looks.
You're not going to do it?
I am. Well, I'm going to turn this thing, yeah. And I'm showing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, we saw that this was our entrance, and then there were doors on the right and on the left, and right now, this staircase is on the left there. We basically just want it to be on the opposite side. So as long as we can figure out where the opposite side is...
You mean you're not going to go all the way around and do
no,
that
I'm
one?
not going to do that, no.
It's nice you can just turn this.
Yeah. So we need a staircase on the opposite side there. So that basically means the staircase needs to be opposite this thing. Now, what's helpful to notice here is that, and you may have already noticed this, every time you rotate this thing, it moves the staircase entrance exactly to the next set of boards. So if we count how many boards there are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Which means that to rotate 180 degrees, you rotate 4 times.
Oh, you're so smart. This is why I love you.
Mm-hmm. Because I can figure out puzzles like this.
Hey, that's why I
That's true.
fell in love with you in the first place, right?
True. Because otherwise, yeah, you're going to try this a whole bunch of times and be in the wrong positions, which might look interesting, but doesn't serve that much of a purpose. So that's 2. That's 3. At least it's faster than the rotating room in Ruin.
It doesn't swap the motorcycle wheels?
No.
Oh, that's lucky.
No, the swap radius is exactly the sphere. That was probably done intentionally. So this is obviously part of the locking up that they've been doing. Making sure that nobody could easily... Oh wait, the entrance is on the other side now. Nobody could easily get through here without going all of this. Just helping to slow the Mofang down if they did figure out what everyone was planning here. So let's see if we can get up on the other side now. And this is where the loading starts getting annoying when you have a puzzle that may require a lot of swapping. Because obviously I didn't immediately make the connection, oh, you just need to rotate 4 times and then it's on the other side. And I mean, I act like I know all those things from the start in a Let's Play, but...
He doesn't.
No.
It's actually really interesting playing a game with you for the first time.
It's very different.
It is.
Oh, we can unlock this.
I know, I was surprised there's actually stuff I figured out.
Mm-hmm. There is.
Yeah.
I can get stuck on very obvious things.
You miss a lot of stuff, though, I will
Yeah.
say. Especially a game like Nancy Drew where you're searching. It's kind of like point and click.
Yeah.
Or
'cause
you have to
Nancy
pick stuff
Drew
up.
is like almost, it's not quite, but almost a hidden object game sometimes.
Yeah, you are not great at that.
No.
You miss so much stuff.
Like, I think I said so in the Riven Let's Play as well. It's like my major thing that I got stuck on there was the fact that you need to turn around to see the lever to raise the stairs to get up to the marble puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Missed the lever.
Yeah, I could see that.
Got all the information to solve that puzzle, but didn't know how to get to the puzzle.
It's cute.
That's cute. Anyway, this seems to just lead back out to the big temple we were in, meaning it's a shortcut. Which is great, but not very helpful at this point. This shortcut is really only useful if you go through the trouble of putting the correct stone back here in the correct orientation, because then it becomes a shortcut that lets you cut through to there once that door is open. But we won't really be needing it. But what else can we do here? Well, we kind of already saw it. Now it's much more easy to see.
We can get down there.
There is a path down there, meaning we need to put this on that side. Depending on which way around this thing rotates, that's either 90 degrees or 270 degrees. I think it's 90. We need it to be on the side that the staircase currently is not. Let's remember that. So, more loading. I can imagine that if you have a slower computer than mine, this would get very annoying very quickly.
Well, when we played downstairs, wasn't it taking forever?
No, it was still this computer. We're just streaming it, so.
Oh.
Sometimes it takes forever. Like if you start the game, you haven't played yet, and you load into Kaptar, and the first time you go to Hanrath takes an hour. Okay, not quite an hour, but... Okay, so we need the entrance to be... here. The site that the staircase is not. Where's the plank going down? There it is. So this is very deliberately done. They built this here and then swapped it out with a piece of Kaptar so they could protect whatever it is they're protecting there.
So it goes that way.
Yeah, that's the right way. So it's only a 90-degree turn for us. And that should be the right place, I hope. Unless I'm horribly wrong. In which case, I'm just wasting time.
Do you remember what's down there?
Sorry?
Do you remember what's down there?
I do. You probably don't.
No. I really only 100% remember Morray.
Because it was pretty and you were paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's amazing for me too how much I pick up on when I'm preparing for a Let's Play and even when I'm actually recording a Let's Play, because I'm much more deliberately looking at things than I normally do.
Well, you're also playing.
That's true.
And you pay a lot more attention if you're the one playing.
There's nothing else we can do up here now, right? Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere. There's no downward tunnel anywhere else except the actual exit, which I think is on this side now. So, let's go through here. Oh, Be friends. Lots of be friends.
Wow.
Where are they all going? Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
It's the Dream Corps.
Something like that. I'm guessing this is the poarch. Their centralized intelligence that gives orders to all of the bee form ones. That is impressive looking. Oh, can't go around that way. Let's go around this way.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be fun in VR.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Sorry, I just can't stop looking at this. Ooh, what's down here? Okay. This looks interesting.
That's different. Oh.
That's a mofang. Half of a mofang. With a gun of some kind. Presumably, this is a remnant of the battle that took place with the mofang. What on earth happened to this here? It was very strange. Almost looks like, I mean, this is obviously part of Kaptar, so... And this looks like the purple stone that's outside of Hanrath, so presumably part of Soria, the Mofang world. How did they get mixed in like this? Maybe the notes will tell me. Oh, great! Gigantically long number. That's gonna be for the weird machine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Memorize that, okay?
Yeah, sure. 9 quadrillion?
We'll try that. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko and Chavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. Remainers, CW, Earth, Trar, Aprar, Orbar, Morray, Arai, and 1 poarch in Kaptar. Preparation. On day 17-143 AH. Oh, we finally have confirmation that those are in fact days. Kind of already guessed that though. Hour 12, begin chambering. We've seen references to chambering before, but we still don't know what that is. It seems to be something to do with bringing everybody to safety. End of day 17-146 AH. Farley verifies manifest. All souls chambers. Beginning of day 17-148. Remainers in place with hands-on swap trigger. Beginning of day 17-148. Ruko and Chavar arrive. Chambered by Trar. Well, we know they never came back. Beginning of day 17-148. Trar on guard of chamber. Trigger time. Day 17-148. Hour 5, minute 33. Could vary plus or minus 4 minutes. Trigger locations as prescribed. All locations should have small error allowance. Morray has largest margin of error potential. Be alert. Trigger task. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere and the risk of a Remainer being disabled in Mofang. Communication. Farley, I'll ensure that all Remainers, or in the case of the Kaptar, the remaining poarch, receive and understand this document. So it seems that a few people were not being brought to safety, or chambered, whatever that means, but were left behind waiting for the Mofang to make their move. And their job was, as soon as the Mofang swapped, to swap back. Presumably so that whatever weapon the Mofang were bringing here would then swap back to Mofang and do its damaging work there rather than here. So this one here, the remainder, was the poarch, which is presumably that thing outside, and a bunch of the Arai, one of whom was here with the job of triggering the swap mechanism, which they apparently hooked up to the skill. The seed is gone, so we can't use it anymore. So this Arai was just flying around here, waiting until it discovered it got swapped into Soria, with instructions to just immediately land as soon as it happened, so it would trigger the skill, trigger the seed, and swap back, bringing whatever weapon the Mofang brought back to Soria. I guess this poor Mofang realized what was happening and got split in two by the swap. That is quite the plan. What else can we do here?
Nothing. We have to go to Morray now.
Oh. Nope. Well, there's not too much more, I don't think. Aha! The tree! That's where this takes us.
Oh, we need that.
And we can't go through here.
Oh, I do. Okay, I remember this.
Yep.
Maybe I woke up or something.
You remember this because I think you were actually the one who, or because I was getting frustrated and not realizing how to get past here. It is kind of obvious.
Oh, that's right. I did solve this one. I was like, Sven, you have to stop it.
Yeah. You do actually just need to turn this off. It's obvious in retrospect. Which means we need to go back and turn the power off. Our cat is being very cute. He's laying here on a pillow with us.
Cute.
Not making any noise, which suits me fine.
Can you actually hear him meowing in some of the Longest Journey or
The Dreamfall ones, yeah.
Can you hear him?
It's 6 p.m. now. We feed him at 8, so at some point he'll probably wake up and start being annoying. But we may not be recording anymore at that point. Now we are going to have to go back and turn power off. This is not as annoying as it seems. Because this takes us back the way we came. But there's another way we can go here. It's kind of hard to spot or easy to miss. We can go up here. Which, not that surprisingly, takes you back here to the other side of that door that was locked before. Well, right now we can't go down here because the stairs isn't here. But it's still useful to us that we have now unlocked this door. So let's go back here. Now we want to swap this back to its original position. Or rotate it back, I guess. Which is another 90 degrees from here, because we've done 270 so far. Something you may have noticed by now, a lot of these puzzles in this game require some pretty good spatial reasoning.
Yeah, everything you have and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Something you have and I don't.
I am fairly good at that.
You are really good at that. Maybe this is why, though, because you've been playing these games
Possibly,
for
yeah.
a while.
This is like the rotating room in Riven. I never had that much trouble with that because I could just keep in my mind where everything was.
How old were you when you played Myst?
I actually didn't really play Myst all the way through until the Masterpiece Edition came out, which was 2001.
What was the first one you played?
So I did play Myst when it first came out, but only for a little bit. Didn't get very far.
How old were you?
Didn't speak enough English. Well, it came out in 1993, so I must have been like 12 or 13.
Oh, cute! See, you've been doing it for 17 years? No, 20 years.
It wasn't until I played Riven, somewhere, it must have been like 2000 or something, that I got really hooked on it, and then I went back and played the Masterpiece Edition of Myst, and the other Myst games after that. Alright, this should be back in its original position.
No, my spatial reasoning is terrible, but my memory is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it is Myst, right?
Yeah.
The end puzzle that I basically memorized where...
Yeah, she memorized the fireplace code just by looking at it.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Indeed. So now, because the door is unlocked, I can use that to go back to the polyarch and the tree. And because it's back in the original position, I could head back to where I need to turn the power off over here. Now there's a few ways you can do this. We unlock more shortcuts, so you can actually go back around. I guess you could leave this thing in the way to get through the temple and use it that way, but I think that's a longer way to walk. I like doing it this way. The only thing you need to pay attention to when you want to do this way is which one of these pistons is powering this elevator. It's the top left one. So you do not want to turn that one off. But this video is actually running kind of long, so we'll continue in the next video.